Welcome to Echoes of My Imagination. My name is Tracy Lee. Sit back, relax, let me tell you a story. Today's story is called The Vessel of Flame. This time the birth was bright. Let's get into it. No shadows, no silence, no omen of loss, only sunlight piercing through the woven reed roofs, golden heat cascading over the laughing faces of the midwives. She was born in a circular dwelling beside a warm river, in the heart of a thriving village that danced to the rhythm of the seasons. Her mother was a fire tender, her father the village cartographer. She came into the world with fists open, eyes already tracking the flame of the hearth. She giggled when they placed her near it. They named her Kaylee, light that moves. She was not a lonely child. Her brothers fought over who got to carry her. Her aunts braided her hair into sunray spirals. Her people said she was born smiling. By 3, she was fire-touched. Her hands could light bark without flint, not as magic, as resonance. Her body held a frequency that flames recognized. By 6, she began dancing through fire rings during festivals. She could step into bonfires barefoot and emerge laughing. The fire loved her, played with her, bent around her body like a cloak. The village elders watched with awe, but not fear. They said, "She is a vessel, not of destruction, of ignition." They did not isolate her. They celebrated her. She grew up surrounded by joy. Her adolescence was marked by movement. At 12, she began to see the spiral in her dreams, a symbol made of living fire, always unfolding, always returning. She painted it onto clay pots. She traced it into the dirt with her toes. She embroidered it into her shawls. She began leading dances under the moon. Her steps were not just graceful, they triggered light. Lanterns flickered awake when she spun. Campfires leapt higher. Children giggled and followed her movements like birds. She wasn't worshipped, she was included. She grew into her powers, surrounded by laughter, shared meals, and song. At 18, the river swelled. A once-in-a-century flood threatened the village. Panic bloomed like fire through dry grass. Kaylee stood at the water's edge. She did not pray, she sang. A single note rising from her belly like a phoenix. The waters slowed, the skies cleared. And when the people looked upon her, they saw not a girl, but a beacon. They built the spiral hall around her, a temple with open walls and a hearth that never went out. She did not become a priestess. She became a teacher. She lived long, loved often, bore children who carried sparks of their own. She partnered with dancers, with singers, with stone carvers who saw her not as divine, but familiar. She laughed often, sang always, cried when the old dog passed, kissed the wrinkled hands of friends who outlived their memories. And when her time came, it was in spring. She lay on a woven mat beside the hearth. Her last words were, "Keep dancing, even when the fire is small." And when she passed with a smile, the flame in the hearth leapt high once, as if bowing. To this day, every fire dance begins with a spiral drawn in dust, and the name Kaylee is whispered, not in mourning, but in gratitude. She was the life that burned with others, not alone. She was the flame that taught joy. And that's it for today. Thank you for joining me for Echoes of My Imagination. My name is Tracy Lee. Don't forget to subscribe, share, follow, and like, and I'll catch you next time.